In the build-up to Canelo Alvarez's fight against Danny Jacobs on May 4th, his promoter Oscar de la Hoya has said that if he manages to beat Jacobs, he can probably be rated either the third or fourth greatest Mexican fighter of all time. If you know your boxing at this point, you're frowning very hard. I know it's in a promoter's job to live up to his name, but usually they're more vague. They're just like, oh, it'll be an unforgettable night. You're looking at a great fighter. But because he's specific with this one, the Golden Boy, I have to take him up on the challenge. Now, if you do type in greatest Mexican fighters of all time on Google, you'll get some automatic selections. But 6 across, you will see Canelo Alvarez sandwiched between Ruben Olivares and Salvador Sanchez. No way does he make the top 5. He doesn't make the top 10. There's too much talent that's come from that great fighting nation. Think of the likes of Miguel Canto at flyweight, even lower Ricardo Lopez at minimum weight, the great featherweight Vicente Saldivar. Of course, Salvador Sanchez speaks for itself. Carlos Zarate, great big puncher, great. There's just too many guys there for Canelo to get a sniff. Now, if you look at Cinnamон's record and where he is in his career, he's just still 28. He's fought, I think, well over 50 times, hasn't he? Because he started fighting in his teens. There's a lot of nice names on his record, and he's only got that one loss. And if you purely go by on paper, it only says a majority decision loss to Mayweather, so it looks very nice indeed. Of course, that's absolute bull. That decision, it should have been real wide. But looking on paper, it's looking very nice. But kind of similar to his promoter, De La Hoya, when you dig a little bit deeper, when you look at Canelo's best wins in terms of opponents, he's really struggled. That higher quality of opposition seems to have taken its toll and has really sacrificed him when it comes to performances. The Golovkin fights, that second Golovkin fight, there's a good chance he's going to be best known for that official win. But even myself, who was less critical of him, I still only scored it a draw. So in terms of rounds won, Golovkin probably won more rounds than Canelo. So I don't think history's going to be too kind to those. Erislandy Lara, I gave him a lot of respect for tackling that guy who clearly has the wrong kind of style for Canelo. But it showed in the fight, and it was real close. Austin Trout was close. Despite all those green W's on his record, he has not had it easy, and he hasn't always been that convincing. Top 10? No, he doesn't even make the top 10. For those who do know their boxing history, where do you think Canelo deserves to rank there? Oscar de la Hoya, 3rd or 4th? Totally off his rocker.